So I'll just be very, very vulnerable here because I want you to learn something from this, and I want for myself to solidify these lessons. So the last 3 weeks to a month have been probably the most agonizing, or one of the most agonizing of my life. I've never suffered so much in a physical way before, and it has given me such a new perspective. It has humbled me to have your utility, practical function, and abilities just taken away, and just the feeling of being useless and being a burden and feeling dejected and honestly depressed, because being sick and in pain, it certainly does make you depressed, especially if you got gut issues. The Western doctors looking at me like I'm crazy, literally, like some scoffed even. I expected that, but even though you expect it consciously, when it happens, you just still feel like crap. Not being able to sleep, kind of just not looking forward to the next day, because what the next day is going to be. It's so hard. It's so hard. And as much as I talk about positive thinking, let me tell you something. I have never been in this place before physically. And so I'm so happy to be able to empathize in a way that I have never been before. And honestly, because of my symptoms and what I'm going through, I've learned so much about the mind, even more about the mind-body connection and what are the practical steps. So yesterday I did a few techniques that actually helped me connect a lot of this with getting even COVID. Also, I want to add something, like being with people in a group of people that love you, and still feeling like isolated from them, or mentally, physically far away because you're not feeling well and you're feeling so useless and you feel like you're just not helpful. But anyways, going back, I learned a few things about how what I'm dealing with now has to do with COVID, what it has to do with my genetics, what it has to do with the way I operate on a daily basis, what changes I have to make going forward, what techniques have been very helpful, which ones really haven't been so helpful, what practitioners have been able to help me in a great way. So I've learned so much. And having said all that, I want to help you. If you're dealing with chronic disease, you want to learn the emotional root, I want to help you. And I'm going to throw in, I'm going to do something I've done once only. Wait, before I go ahead and tell you that, I want to tell you that yesterday I did 2 techniques that allowed me to sleep for the first time in 4 or 5 nights. I actually got to sleep last night. So these are the things that I want to share with you if you are in this situation, chronic pain, chronic disease, and you're going round in circles, and there's an emotional root there, but you don't know what is the emotional root exactly, and how do I literally physically, what are the techniques that I have to use, practical tools. I have those for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you here, if you want help from me and you want to get on this transformation, I will help you one-on-one. And not only am I going to do that, you have a friend that's also ill, and I'm going to give her a free mini transformation. So if you work with me, you're going to be giving the gift of healing to one of your friends for free. I'm doing this because God has been so good to me. I've learned so much, and I don't want to waste this. Everything is fresh in my mind right now. My feelings about this, my knowledge about this is fresh right now, and I want to share it right now. I know there's somebody suffering in agony. I know what it's like. And the idea that somebody is going through this is horrific, If you want to get out of this and you have a friend who's in the same boat, this is the time. I've only done 1 buy one get one before in all my years of doing this, and today is the day. I've got 2 spots. That's it. That's all I have capacity for. Let's go. I do want to remind you that I do have low monthly payment financing options available now. So if finances are holding you back, just give me the chance to show you what your monthly payments could look like. There's no commitment. Everything is energy. If it's time for you to get to the emotional root and uproot that blockage, that weakness in your meridians that's causing you disease, then I'm here to help you with that. If it's not time, that's okay too. The benefit of today is because you're going to be giving the gift of healing to your friend with chronic pain and disease. So can you imagine what it'd be like for you to see her relieved? Anyways, click the link. Let's hop on a call. Only 2 spots, and then it's over.